Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Today we will study General Science of class 4, and in our today's class we will start a new chapter. The new chapter is chapter 5. Its name is Solids, Liquids and Gases. So first of all, take out your textbooks and open up page number 32. Okay, on page number 32, there is a warm-up exercise that we are going to solve. Let's see what the exercise is. What materials do you think the following things are made of? There are 4 pictures, and what we have to do, we have to tell that what materials are the following things made of. So let's look at the first picture. The first picture is of a mirror. Do you know what is the material of that mirror is made? The second picture is of a table tennis ball. The third one is of utensils. And the fourth one is of furniture. So the first one, mirror. The material of mirror is glass. Yes, mirror is made of glass. Write down glass. Number 2, table tennis ball. What is the material of table tennis ball? Yes, a table tennis ball is made of rubber. Write down rubber. Third picture, utensils are made up of steel. Write down steel in the blank given below the picture. S-T-E-E-L, steel. And what about furniture? Furniture is made up of wood. So this is the warm-up exercise which you have to complete in your books only on page number 32. Okay, now moving towards our chapter. First of all, look around your study table. You can see things made of different materials. You can see things made of wood, metal, plastic, glass, etc. All these materials are given common name called matter. Look around your study table. You can see there are a lot many things, and these things are made up of different materials. This material can be wood, metal, plastic. All these materials are given a common name, matter. What is matter? Matter is the common name of wood, metal, plastic, glass, etc. Okay. All substances contain matter. Do you know this thing? That all substances contain matter. The amount of matter in a substance is measured by its weight. Yes, the amount of matter is measured by its weight. Matter takes up some space to make a substance. The amount of space taken up by the matter of substance is known as its volume. So anything that has weight and occupies space is called matter. How can we define that what is matter? All substances contain matter, and the amount of matter in a substance is called its weight. Similarly, matter takes up some space. Matter takes up some space to make a substance. The amount of space taken up by the matter of a substance is known as its volume. So, what is the appropriate definition of matter? Anything that has weight and occupies space is called matter. Matter को किस तरीके से डिफाइन करेंगे हम? कोई भी ऐसी चीज़ जिसका अपना वेट है और जो कि स्पेस को ऑक्यूपाई करती है, वो क्या कहलाती है? मैटर कहलाती है. एनीथिंग दैट हैज़ वेट एंड ऑक्यूपाइज स्पेस इज कॉल्ड मैटर. Okay, now we will study states of matter. Matter is made of very tiny particles called atom or molecules. Do you know what is matter made of? Matter is made of very tiny particles called atom or molecules. They are so small that they cannot be seen. Atoms or molecules are too small that they cannot be seen. It depends on how the molecules are placed in a substance. The substance can be a solid, liquid, or a gas. So there are 3 states of matter which we are going to study in this lesson. How many states of matter are there? There are 3 states of matter. The first one is solid. The second state of matter is liquid. And the third state of matter is gas. Okay, now first of all we will start from the topic of solids. Do you know what are solids? In solids, the molecules are very closely packed to each other. Look at the picture. In solids, the molecules are very closely packed. These tiny small circles are showing the molecules. The molecules are very tightly or very closely packed in a solid. They do not have a space to move between them. This is why solids have a definite shape, size, and volume. Look at the picture of solids. Solids have a definite shape, size, and a definite volume. Solids could be hard or soft. The shape of some solids can be changed by applying force. Solids could be hard or soft. The shape of some solids can be changed by applying force. For example, a metal wire can be bent. First of all, look at the picture. This is the picture of a block. So this is hard. Solids could be hard or they could be soft. This is a picture of a tub, a plastic tub. So this is soft. But they can change their shape if the force is applied on them. The shape of some solids can be changed by applying force. For example, a metal wire can be bent by twisting or can be flattened into a sheet by hitting it with a hammer. But some solids do not bend. They break into smaller pieces when forces are applied on them. For example, glass. What are they explaining about the hardness or softness of a solid? They are explaining that solids can be hard and they can be soft too. अभी तक हमने क्या पढ़ा है कि सॉलिड्स जो हैं वो हार्ड भी हो सकते हैं और सॉफ्ट भी हो सकते हैं, और जो ये सॉलिड्स हैं वो अपनी शेप भी चेंज कर सकते हैं अगर उनके ऊपर फोर्स अप्लाई किया जाए. फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर हम किसी मेटल की वायर को ट्विस्ट करेंगे तो वो अपनी शेप को चेंज कर लेगा, या अगर हम किसी शीट को हैमर से हिट करेंगे तो क्या होगा कि वो शीट फ्लैट हो जाएगी. इट मीन्स कि वो अपनी शेप चेंज कर लेगी. सिमिलरली कुछ सॉलिड्स ऐसे भी होते हैं जो बेंड नहीं होते, जो अपनी शेप चेंज नहीं करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल ग्लास. अगर आप ग्लास को हिट करेंगे तो वो बेंड नहीं होगा, अलबत्ता वो टूट जाएगा. इट विल ब्रेक इनटू स्मॉलर पीसेस. Okay, now on page number 33 there is an exercise of now you know. There are some pictures of some solids. We have to write H for the hard ones and S for the soft ones. There are some pictures and we have to describe whether these are hard solids or soft solids. So the first picture is of a brick. Brick is hard, so we will write H. Second picture is of a cloth, so this is soft. Write down S. The third picture, this is also hard. The fourth picture is of a ball. So ball is also hard. In the second row, there's a picture of a wooden stool. So this is also hard. A plastic tub, it is soft. And then the last picture is of a stuffed toy. So the stuffed toy is of a soft material. Do this exercise with the help of pencil in your books on page number 33. Okay, now starting our next topic, that is liquids. In liquids, the molecules are not very closely packed, but there is some space between the molecules. सॉलिड्स की तरह लिक्विड्स के मॉलिक्यूल्स बहुत ज़्यादा टाइटली और क्लोजली पैक्ड नहीं होते हैं. इनके दरमियान में स्पेस होती है जो कि उनको अलाउ करती है कि वो मूव कर सकें. दिस अलाउज दी मॉलिक्यूल्स सम मूवमेंट. दैट इज़ वाई लिक्विड्स डू नॉट हैव अ डेफिनेट शेप. बिकॉज ऑफ दिस स्पेस लिक्विड्स डू नॉट हैव अ डेफिनेट शेप. और इसी वजह से लिक्विड्स की अपनी कोई शेप नहीं होती है. Liquids flow when they are left on a flat surface. Liquids flow when they are left on a flat surface. That is why liquids are also called fluids. Liquids flow from a higher level to a lower level, so liquids are kept in a vessel. They take the shape of the vessel in which they are kept. Liquids have a definite volume, so the amount of liquid remains same even if it takes the shape of the container. What are they explaining? They are explaining that the molecules in a liquid are not closely packed and there is a space between the molecules. And because of this space, the molecules are allowed to do the movement. Liquids do not have a proper shape. For example, water. Water does not have its shape. It occupies or it takes the shape of its container or the vessel. Liquids flow when they are left on this when they are left on the flat surface. Liquids will flow if they are left on the surface. This is why the liquids are also called fluids. Now let's summarize this topic. Liquids flow from a higher level to a lower level. This is why the liquids are kept in a vessel and they take the shape of the vessel in which they are kept. They have a definite volume, so the amount of liquid remains the same even if it takes the shape of the container. Liquids के बारे में क्या प्रॉपर्टीज़ पढ़ी है हमने? लिक्विड्स की अपनी कोई शेप नहीं होती है. वो जिस कंटेनर में या जिस वेसल में डाले जाते हैं वो उसकी शेप को ले लेते हैं, बट इससे उनके वॉल्यूम पे कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता है. लिक्विड्स का एक प्रॉपर वॉल्यूम होता है बट उनकी कोई प्रॉपर शेप नहीं होती है और लिक्विड्स को फ्लूइड्स भी कहा जाता है. Now moving on, page number 34. On page number 34 there is an activity which you have to perform at your home. Let's discuss what is this activity about. Take a glass of water and put a mark on the glass to show the water level. Pour the water carefully into the bottle such that no water spills out. You can see that the water has taken the shape of the bottle. Now pour the water back into the glass. Where is the water level in the glass? You will see that the water level touches the mark you had put earlier. So the volume of water did not change. This shows that liquids have definite volume. What you have to do, you have to take a glass of water and then you have to put a mark on the glass. Why? To show the level of the water. Then pour some water in the glass in such a way that no water spills out. You will see that the water will take the shape of the bottle. It means that it is changing its shape. It is changing the shape or it is taking the shape of the container of the vessel. Make sure that no water spills out. Then what you have to do, you have to take out the water from the bottle again. You have to pour back the water in the glass and then you will observe that water level remains the same in the glass. This is the activity which you have to perform at your home. इस एक्टिविटी में आपने करना क्या है, आपने एक ग्लास पानी, आपने सबसे पहले एक ग्लास लेना है और उसके ऊपर एक मार्क लगाना है और उस मार्क तक, उस निशान तक आपने उस ग्लास को भर देना है. इस तरीके से भरना है कि कोई पानी जो है वो आपका ग्लास के बाहर ना छलके. ठीक है. अब उस ग्लास पे पानी उस निशान तक ले लेने के बाद आपने क्या करना है कि वो पानी बहुत एहतियात के साथ आपने अब किसी भी बॉटल में डाल देना है. किसी भी बॉटल में एहतियात से डालना है कि वो पानी ना तो बाहर गिरे और ना ही वो छलके. अब आप ये देखेंगे कि पानी जो है वो अब ग्लास के बजाय अब वो उस बॉटल की शेप इख्तियार कर लेगा. उसके बाद आपने उस बॉटल का पानी जो है वो दोबारा उसी ग्लास में डालना है जिसमें आपने एक निशान लगाया था. तो आप क्या देखेंगे कि लिक्विड ने सिर्फ अपनी शेप चेंज की थी, अपना वॉल्यूम चेंज नहीं किया. पानी जो है वो आपका उसी निशान तक बरकरार रहेगा, पानी आपका उतना ही मौजूद होगा. इट मीन्स कि उसका जो वॉल्यूम है वो चेंज नहीं हो रहा है. लिक्विड ने सिर्फ अपनी शेप चेंज की थी, जिस कंटेनर में उसे डाला गया था उसने उसकी शेप ली थी, लेकिन उसके वॉल्यूम पे कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ा था. तो हमने इस एक्टिविटी से क्या लर्न करना है, हमने ये सीखना है कि लिक्विड्स की जो है वो अपनी डेफिनेट वॉल्यूम होती है और जो शेप है वो अपनी कंटेनर के हिसाब से चेंज करते हैं. ये एक्टिविटी आपने घर पे परफॉर्म करनी है. ओके, नाउ वी विल स्टार्ट द टॉपिक ऑफ gas. In gas, the molecules are placed far apart from each other. You can see in the picture that the molecules are far away from each other. There is a lot of space between them, so they can freely move about in any direction. Hence, gases do not have a definite shape, nor do they have a definite volume. They take up all the space around. So, gases have to be kept in closed containers. Now, first of all, look at the picture. Gas is different from solid and it is also different from liquids. First of all, look at the first difference, that is in the molecules. The molecules of gas are placed far apart from each other. They are far away from each other. There is a space between them, and because of this space they can freely move in any direction. What are the properties of gases? They do not have a shape, nor do they have a definite volume. They take the space all around, so the gases have to be kept in the closed containers. Gases के जो molecules होते हैं वो एक दूसरे से दूर होते हैं और उनके दरमियान में स्पेस होती है, और इस स्पेस की वजह से वो किसी भी डायरेक्शन में मूव कर सकते हैं. वो फ्रीली मूव कर सकते हैं किसी भी डायरेक्शन में मॉलिक्यूल्स के आपस में स्पेस होने की वजह से. गैस की ना अपनी कोई शेप होती है ना ही कोई वॉल्यूम होती है. इसी वजह से गैस को जो है वो क्लोज्ड कंटेनर्स में रखा जाता है. ओके, नाउ लेट्स परफॉर्म one more activity. Burn some coconut fiber or dry leaves to create a smoke. Hold a glass jar face down over it. As soon as some smoke enters the jar, cover the mouth. Cover the mouth of the jar with a lid. Place the jar on the table. What do you see? Is the gas seen only at one part of the jar, or is it distributed evenly throughout the jar? Now open the lid. Does the smoke remain inside the jar? It flies away, showing that gases takes up all the space available to them. This is an activity which you have to perform at your home. What you have to do, you have to burn some coconut fiber, or you can use some dry leaves, any leaves which are dried. Basically, we have to create a smoke. After burning them, hold a glass jar and face down over it. You have to cover the face of the leaves. As soon as the smoke enters, we have to cover the mouth. We have to cover the mouth of the jar with a lid. And then we have to observe, is the gas seen only at the one part of the jar, or it is distributed evenly throughout the jar. Now we have to open the lid. Does the smoke remain inside the jar or it flies away? Showing that gases takes up all the space available to them. इस एक्टिविटी में आपने क्या करना है, आपने कुछ कोकोनट फाइबर लेना है. अगर कोकोनट फाइबर मौजूद नहीं है तो आप कोई से भी ड्राई लीव्स ले सकते हैं जो कि आपके खुश्क पत्ते होते हैं. आपने उनको जलाना है ताकि हम उनसे स्मोक क्रिएट कर सकें. बेसिकली दिस एक्टिविटी इज़ टू मेक यू क्लियर दैट गैसेस टेक्स अप ऑल दी स्पेस अवेलेबल टू देम. आपको सिर्फ ये प्रूफ करना है कि गैसेस जो हैं वो अपने इर्द गिर्द की तमाम तर स्पेस ऑक्यूपाई कर लेती हैं. So you have to burn those leaves and you have to cover the mouth of those leaves. आपने उन पत्तों को जलाने के बाद किसी भी एक ग्लास जार से उनको ढक देना है. इस तरीके से ढकना है कि उसका जितना भी धुआं है वो आपके ग्लास जार में आ जाए और आपने फिर उस ग्लास जार को बंद कर देना है. जब आप उसको बंद कर देंगे तो आप ये ऑब्ज़र्व करेंगे कि जो आपका स्मोक है वो आपके कंटेनर में आ जाएगा. वो पूरी स्पेस ले लेगा जितनी उस कंटेनर के अंदर स्पेस होगी. और जब आप ग्लास जार के ऊपर से वो लिड हटा देंगे तो वो धुआं उसके अंदर रुका रहेगा? नहीं. उसको जैसे ही वो लिड हटाई जाएगी तो वो तमाम तर हवा में मिक्स हो जाएगा, अब्जॉर्ब हो जाएगा. क्यों? क्योंकि जो गैसेस हैं वो तमाम तर स्पेस को ऑक्यूपाई कर लेती हैं जो कि अवेलेबल होती है उन्हें. सो दिस इज़ द एक्टिविटी विच यू हैव टू परफॉर्म. But be careful while performing this activity. Now we will come towards the exercise of now you know. This is on page number 35. Fill in the blanks. Molecules are closely packed in solids, and molecules are not closely packed in liquid. Molecules are placed far apart from each other in gases. Write down gas. Now we are done with our today's lecture. Note down your homework. Do warm up exercise of page number 32 in your book. Do warm up exercise of page number 32 in your book, and do now you know of page number 33 in your book. Do now you know of page number 35 in your book, and read page number 32, 33 and 34. I hope you all understand the lecture. We will continue in our next class from the next topic of this chapter. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Thank you.